Okay, so we just received my new Ravelli tripod here, and that's the model AVTP. I've been using this tripod from Davis Sanford for about 3 years. It's got a great fluid head on it, but I got to be honest, these latches and things right here, the legs kind of tend to fall apart. Well, I've had 3 of these, 2 of them have kind of fell apart on me. I know the Davis and Sanford people probably wouldn't like to hear that, but let's do a little review of the difference between these two. Okay, straight out of the box it comes with a really nice bag here, and I like these little shoulder straps and stuff on it. Of course the other one came with a good bag too, but this one seems to be a bit shorter, so it looks like it's going to be a little bit more compact for moving around. Here's how the thing looks straight out of the bag, and it had some plastic wrapped up on it. Look at these little screws down here on the bottom. We're going to take a look at those and see how that works. It looks very substantial, much more so than the Davis and Sanford, and this was a pretty reasonable price. I'll put the price on here that I got it bought off of Amazon.com. Okay, all I got to say is super stout feeling is all I can say about that. I love the way you deploy these things. You just spin these things left or right and the legs just fall down and lock into place. Very easy. I don't even know why you've got the screw things on the bottom, why that would even be necessary. I guess just very minute changes or something, I don't know. But check it out, looks like that's a standard sort of a mounting block on top, similar to the one that I've been using with the Davis and Sanford, so maybe they're interchangeable. Love these handles, that feels very substantial. I've not tried this fluid head yet. Let's move to that next and see how some video looks shooting from the top of this. Okay, so I'm in my messy office and I've got it mounted to the top of this fluid head tripod, which honestly is not as fluid as the Davis and Sanford head. So even though the tripod seems to be much more stable and easy to set up and probably much more dependable, at least the legs part of it, this fluid head is not quite the quality as that one that's over there on that Davis and Sanford. I think it's got an FM 18 or something like that. That is a superior head. Now the other thing I'll say, it's not bad though. When I'm going left and right, that is very smooth. It's the going up and down, and I've tried loosening it and tightening it. It feels just a little herky. I'm being very careful as I can with my hand grips right now. It's not bad, it's just not nearly as good as that FM 18. Just the legs on that tripod over there did not satisfy me. I've used them for about 3 years. I guess I've put it through the ringer, but these look like maybe better legs. Time will tell. I'm going to take this out and shoot a little bit of video with this HFG10 out at the hospital, and we'll pan around a little bit and see how some of the stuff looks. Okay, I'm outside Grace Hospital. I'm just going to pan around a little bit. Once again, using the Ravelli tripod. As long as I manage it really well with my hands, it doesn't seem herky-jerky, but it's just not as smooth, I promise you. It's sort of like the FM 18 from Davis Sanford, Tiffin, whoever they are. It resists a little bit better than this does. Once again, left and right, I've got no problem. Nice smooth panning. It's the up and down that seems to just bind a little bit. I've loosened it up, I've tightened it, I've tried different settings. Not as smooth a fluid head tripod as the other one is. One thing I will say is that is not interchangeable with the Davis and Sanford head, or with the FM 18 mounting block. It's the same size, you'd think it's the same, but the angle of this stuff right in here is not the same, so I couldn't put the mounting block from the other one into this one, so I'll have to keep these mounting blocks and make sure I keep them separate. I do like those rubber things down there on the bottom. They're superior to what's on the other tripod. That's very stable, and this is a super stable tripod. If all you're going to do is just shoot some interviews and stuff, and if you've got a steady hand anyway, that's a nice tripod. Probably not going to beat it for the price, and I do like the way it feels. If you're not going to be going up and down a lot, then I would say this is a better tripod to have. Levels up real easy, and I can't tell you how easy it is to just unlock and lock those things and collapse this whole thing. It's much easier than flipping the little levers and things, the little pressure levers and stuff, and I can't help but believe that would be stronger as I'm putting something heavy on top of that. Of course, I'm using mostly very lightweight camcorders and cameras now. So there it is. Really nice. I like it. I think it's a little more lightweight than the other one. At least my impression is that it is. And I think it'll be easier, more compact to get around to shoots. Okay, I'm going to say, make this point, it did come with an extra mount, so you do have 2. It came with this little bag, which is not for the mount. It actually has 3 of these nice little cloths in it, I guess, that are made for cleaning lenses or something. A very nice little Ravelli cloths. This was odd, the bag itself that you've got to carry it in. I couldn't find that there was a little, I was hoping there was a little pouch or something on there where you could put the other mounting block. The Davis Sanford had a nice little pouch where you could put your other mounting blocks. So I guess you just put the mounting blocks inside the bag and hope that you don't lose them or put them inside your camera bag or something. So that's one little oddity, but all in all, pretty nice. I think I'm fairly happy with this purchase. We've got 2 of them here at the hospital where I work, and I'll be shooting a lot of video off of these using a Canon HF G10.